No fire alarm system will be complete without some means of actually alerting the people in the building that the alarm has activated. So your detectors are all well and good, but to actually get people out, you need a sounder of some description. So this is the Sonos Klaxon. Klaxon, of course, a household name in Sounders if you happen to work in the fire alarm industry. So neat looking unit. This is the deep bass version. This actually tends to be the one that we stock here, because the shallow bass doesn't really make much of a difference. You have two decent cable entries on the bottom of this if you're going surface mount, and you have one at the back if you're coming in back entry into it. So you actually terminate into the bass here your pause and your neg. So nice, plenty of space in there when you use the deep bass one. When you use the shallow bass one, it gets a little bit tight for space. I actually find that when people then go to close it up while it's mounted, that the pins don't actually drive home, and you either get an open circuit fault, or you just get the sounder not working. The sounder, or the output from it, is changeable using these dip switches. So in the manual that comes with it here, it actually gives you guidance here, and depending on the dip switches that are picked, you get your various sound outputs for whatever you need. So in particular environments, the French, say for argument's sake, have a particular temporal two-tone that has to be used for fire detection and alarm systems. Our standard here in Ireland is not quite as strict as that. It just requires a certain decibel output. So the wiring instructions for this are pretty clear, pretty straightforward. Bit of space in the back base, and it comes with, inside the bag is a little baggie with the Allen nut if you want to. Once you've actually slotted it into place, and you want to have it so people can't interfere with it, you put your nut in through there, tighten it up, and then people can't just kind of maliciously open it and take it down. To be a spate of people doing this in apartment blocks and this type of thing, just because they're annoyed by the sounder going off, as opposed to trying to figure out what the issue is with why it's going off. If you need to weather seal it, there's an O-ring there that goes around, and then when you close up the whole unit, it's weather tight, and provided you've glanded into it correctly, that'll be weather sealed. And of course, the usual thing, if you're mounting this outside, we'd recommend coming in through the bottom of it with a drip loop, the usual thing to make sure you're not getting water coming into your sounders and causing you problems. So yeah, that's it, the Sonos 24 volt sounder.